Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prep Rally, our WIAA Level 3 Football Playoff Edition. I'm Rob Hernandez, joined by Dennis Semrau. We're here at Camp Randall Stadium, where in just 2 short weeks, 14 teams will join us, Dennis, for the state finals. A lot of football to be played between now and then. A lot of football played last weekend. Predictions-wise, we go out on a limb at the start of this postseason every year, and at some point we come into a Black Friday or a Black Saturday. I think it was a little bit of both this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to get some razzing on definitely on game days here at Camp Randall Stadium, but it was a great weekend nonetheless.
Yeah, Heartland Arrowhead, my pick to win Division I. They fall to Verona. Monona Grove, my pick to win Division II. They got knocked off by Green Bay Southwest. So a number of surprising results, at least in my book. But that's high school football this time of the year. As we look back at our Level 2 games of the week, let's start with Divisions 4 through 7. Dennis, my game of the week had to be Blackhawk at Burlington Catholic Central, Division 7 battle, where the Hilltoppers, who have been here to Camp Randall the last 3 years in a row, pulled out a 35-34 win at the Topper Bowl. There were 4 ties and 4 lead changes in that game, the last 2 lead changes coming in the fourth quarter. Mike Walker scores for Blackhawk to give the Warriors a 34-28 lead, but Dennis, he's also their kicker. He injured his knee on the touchdown run, so they had to go for 2. They were thwarted, so Blackhawk up 34-28. Now, Burlington Catholic Central comes down the field. Carson Meinholz scores from 1 yard out, and T.J. Walkington adds the deciding PAT kick with 1:43 to go. Game not over yet, though, folks. Blackhawk throws an interception on its next series and then recovers a fumble, so they've got one last chance. But unfortunately for the Warriors, their season ends with a sack and 2 interceptions. And again, Burlington Catholic Central, your 35-34 winner. Who says Division 7 football is boring?
Well, I'll tell you that. Well, I had a Division 3 game that was great. Mount Horror Barneveld 56-40. But my game of the week actually comes down to a last-second field goal. Jake Dragu from 27 yards. Edgewood, Madison Edgewood, 23. Walworth Bigfoot, 20. That's a number 2 seed going down in the playoffs. And Spencer Brink, 70-yard interception return. Wow. Edgewood had a 20-6 lead, had to hang on and got the last-second field goal.
And they win at Bigfoot. No small order there, so a great win on the road for the Crusaders. Let's go to Performers of the Week. Starting first in Divisions 4 through 7, I'll go with Ryan Braidlow of Lakeside Lutheran. The junior rushed 16 times for 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, Dennis. The Warriors win that showdown in the Capital Conference champions, 30-18 over Marshall. Of course, Lakeside, the Northern Division champion, Marshall, the Southern Division champion. Next up for Lakeside, last year's state runner-up in Division 4, Brotherhood Judah.
Well, I have to go with 2 guys this week because it's not every day you knock off a Heartland Arrowhead. Tyler Parker Verona, 353 yards, 3 touchdowns, a 44-28 win, and they rallied from a 21-7 deficit in that one. But what can you say about Matt Fargo? While his cousin's leading Mount Horeb to a state soccer title,
yep.
On Friday night, he goes for 4 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs, kicks 8 extra points, even punts for him, 56-40. Outstanding game for Mount Horeb Barneveld, knocking off the number 1 seed and previous unbeaten Jefferson.
All right, so those are your performers of the week for Level 2. Let's look ahead now to Level 3, our games of the week, starting first in Divisions 4 through 7. Lakeside Broadhead Judah Dennis will be a very good game, but I'm going to dip into Division 5, where Lancaster goes on the road to Necedah for my game of the week. Now, Lancaster continues to be very explosive with that wishbone offense, but I think they're going to be tested by a very, very good Necedah defense. The Cardinals have yet to allow a touchdown in 2 postseason games, wins over Osseo, Fairchild, and Cuba City, both very good programs. And in my opinion, they have the size up front to cause trouble for Lancaster. Necedah also with a chip on its shoulder, Dennis. I had the chance to cover that game up in Necedah last week with Cuba City, and everybody up there at Necedah talking about how the Scenic Bluffs this time of year doesn't get the respect they feel it deserves. And I think this year they have an argument. Necedah in the state quarterfinals in Division 5, Bangor in the state quarterfinals in Division 6. We shall see, though, if Necedah can get past perennial power Lancaster.
Well, I got 3 games of the week.
3?
Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. Already knowing where I'm going Friday night. Division 3, over at Breitenbach Stadium in Middleton. Mount Horror Barneveld will be playing Madison Edgewood. Outstanding matchup. They scrimmage before the season. And just kind of looking ahead for this one. Then we also have Verona and a rematch with Sun Prairie.
Yep.
Verona won the opener, but the big one.
The big
Wanakee, DeForest. We hoped. Here it comes again. Yep. What was the last week of the season? Wanakee, a 98-yard drive for the winning touchdown, 14-10. The last time DeForest knocked off Wanakee, 2007 in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Could happen.
Briar Harper of DeForest, who we saw in our game of the week last week against Beaver Dam, and Leo Musso of the Wanakee Warriors, the two-time defending Division II state champions. It's going to be a great weekend of football, and we'll have live blogs, live score updates, and of course coverage here on WisconsinPrepZone.com. For Dennis Semrau, I'm Rob Hernandez. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at the stadium.